ShelterLogic shelter and how it's holding up, or lack of holding up. So it's been leaking recently, right on these ribs. I believe the ribs have worn through the top just enough to let water in. And as you can see, it's all starting to fray and separate. It used to look like this. You couldn't see through it. The shelter is right on schedule. They say 2 years for this, and they rip to pieces. This is just over a year old. In 6 months, this will be ripping to pieces. Probably by spring. But that's not going to be a problem because I've ordered some roofing metal, or metal roofing, and I'm going to cover this whole shelter with that stuff before winter hits. So yeah, great product, ShelterLogic. You pay like $599 for these, and they fall apart in 2 years. So before I put the roofing metal on, I'm going to put a couple more of these cross braces on. I bolted these on. I'm going to put a couple more right in the middle here, just to give it some side-to-side rigidity. That one alone made the shelter a lot stronger, like a lot stronger. Plus I have it anchored into the ground. Or should I show you? Oh, I'll show you this one. So yeah, plus they're anchored into the ground in concrete. But in the meantime, I put on the stickiest tape I could find, and it's super hot in here, so that tape just melted itself right up to the tarp. So that's a temporary measure, because this is going to be 2 or 3 weeks before I can get all this done. Those top sheets are going to be tricky getting up on top of there. I'm going to be doing this by myself. So the tape will have to do for now. It was only kind of like dribbling through, like it wasn't like pouring in, but it was enough to get my car wet. And the whole idea was not to get the car wet. So it's not a severe leak, but it's still a leak nevertheless. And the product's failing. Right on schedule. They say 2 years, and they rip to shreds. You pay $599 for something that falls apart rather quickly. This little guy is eating a bunch of ants. It's got a flying ant nest in these rocks. So yeah, I'll have to deal with these guys. This time of year, end of August, September, they come out of the ground. They're a pain in the ass, but soapy water kills them. Hot soapy water kills the nest. These guys are in my fire pit area. There's a size comparison. He's a fair-sized toad. He must be full. He's moved. He's leaving. Actually, I take that back. I may leave that nest alone. It's not hurting anything back here in my fire pit. But any nest that I find close to the house, I dump a bucket of really soapy hot water. Kills them. It's very effective. Yeah, I'll leave that nest alone because I think he's going to go back and eat some more. Good food for him. I don't want to take that away from him. So tell me something, buddy. Are you the toad that was living behind my cabin last year that I nearly stepped on? Hmm? Cat got your tongue? I think it is him. Didn't take me long to become a redneck, cooking outside on an old ironing board. I love this stuff. I highly recommend it. It's great on hamburgers. Great stuff. I would say these are done. Time to eat.